Hi, I'm Joe Firestone, and I have a new podcast out now called Everyday Decisions. It's a show where I talk to guests about the last 24 hours of their life. They're still alive. They continue to live, but the last 24 hours before they record it, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about little decisions that they make throughout their day. And I really think that these little decisions, like, you know, whether you choose Q-tips or cotton balls, I think these are the kinds of things that really make the great people great. So that's why I'm talking to them. We're going to have all kinds of guests like dentists and comedians and musicians and, children under 5. It's going to be very good. So subscribe now wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Dan and Ren and Jay will share tales of folks so unaware they lack in grace and sometimes choose the life they choose will make the news. Breaking down each epic fail in Florida, there's half-price bail. I'm happy to say they couldn't make this up. So listen to our podcast jam with co-hosts Arm and Dan. Bender, don't be a jerk, cause when the music hits, the funny hits, and we are gonna take you down. Stick around. Make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
Hey, Townies, welcome to another episode of Dumb People Town. Population you. Population DiGiovanni. Debra DiGiovanni. Hi, girl. How are you?
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Crazy to be doing this, and I would so much rather be sitting right across from you in a studio.
I was going to say, I'd rather be right there, but...
I mean, we got a seat for you, but this damn world. I'm going to say this. From the first time we really got to hang out with you, I think it was at the Improv, we were doing on a show together, and we just watched you so masterfully riff. The volume of jokes. We were just, Jay and I were standing that there are so many jokes here, and this audience does not even understand how many jokes are coming at them in a fury. Well, the joke, so that's number one. We love you. And number two, we did a thing for Just for Laughs. We're doing this every Friday. Every Friday we're doing it.
Are you?
Yes, we kind of have been floating around their platforms. Dan did it on your show.
We were on the same one.
We did it on the Instagram Live, and that was interesting and cool. Then we did it on their Facebook Live, and then
which do you prefer?
So today, when this one drops, this episode is dropping tomorrow. We're recording on Thursday, but it's dropping Friday. So when people are listening to this tonight at 5 o'clock on the Just for Laughs YouTube page,
5 o'clock Pacific time or Rochelle time?
Pacific time. Rochelle is 7 o'clock.
Okay.
East Coast 8 o'clock. It's a Friday night stand-up show. It'll be on their YouTube page. We're trying all formats to see.
I was going to say, you're doing everything.
We're going to see which platform. Yeah, we're going to see which platform does the best. And so tonight's show is Tom Papa, Baron Vaughn, Amy Miller, and there is a
the L.
They're Canadian.
Rays?
No, the L. Hold on. They're supposed to be.
We're looking it up because
and
we
awesome.
care.
Because we care. But
you said it starts at 5 o'clock?
That starts at 5 o'clock West Coast time. And again, it was so much fun to riff back and forth with you. You handled it.
I liked it because I've done some Zoom shows and stuff.
Sure.
But it's way better. I thought it was because at least I could look at you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We were your audience. We were laughing.
Yeah,
and we were dying.
The
El Solomons. The El Solomons.
Yeah.
They're Canadian. And
yes. Okay. That's, Jess and Iman. Okay. Good deal.
Good. And so, Jay, you want to do this before we jump into a story. So the joke that I want to make you tell, because I loved it, and I don't even know if it's grown or done more, is the joke about a spider in your house during the pandemic. Will you please tell that to our fans who maybe missed it?
I will. I'm just saying that, I have a spider in my kitchen, and I'm scared to kill it because first of all, I'm scared, but also mainly because I hate it when it makes that crushing noise. Yeah. Because I'm not an animal. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. So what I thought was, I was like, what will I do? And then my clever brain came up with the idea to put a glass over the spider. Sure. So it would cut off its air supply and then suffocate it to death. Because God forbid it makes a crushing noise, but I would like to watch it
do a much
die
more painful
slowly
version.
under glass over time. Right. And I will tell you, I'm sorry to say, after 3 days, everyone, it is very much alive. In fact, I think the spider, to be honest, has gained power. I think it's gained power. Pretty sure the other day it said my name. I walked past the kitchen, Debra! I'm like, how does it know my name? It's reading my mail. The spider is reading my mail. I'm terrified. now I have to cleanse my apartment with fire. But anyway,
that is so
Gaining
funny.
power
So
is
funny.
my favorite. That
I
turn
have
of
yet
that
to be
phrase.
the tag though. I have to.
My
yet to be the
tag to
about
you was that
about
3 days.
like I'm already married.
3 days of just slowly dying under suffocation. Now you know what marriage is like.
Now I know I don't need to be married. That's it. It's perfect. Done.
Get it.
And done.
Well, here's the deal. There's a lot of you're a smart person, and there are a lot of dumb people out in this world. And we believe the world's getting dumber. So we get these great stories sent to us about people. People are still acting dumb during the pandemic.
That's the good news.
Very true.
That's the good news.
Dumber, probably.
Dumber.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we get stories sent to us by our awesome fans, and they send them to Dan Van Kirk. If you want to do it, just send at Daniel Van Kirk on Twitter and do the hashtag Dumb People Town, and then he can get an order of what's the best way to do it.
Agreed.
Okay.
All right, you want to do a story?
Let's jump
story.
into one.
Let's do it.
This was sent in by Jesse Malgren at Mad Ron. It's Mad Rona Chef. I don't know. MADRONACHE.
How's the Malgren software on your computer? Is it?
Remember those days?
Why don't we said
Wait,
this?
no, Randy and I were trying to decipher. We were trying to remember, was it the guy from Norton Antivirus or the guy from McAfee who killed someone down on an island?
McAfee.
It's McAfee, right?
Yeah.
He had someone
Oh,
killed.
I don't know, but I'm
I was like,
intrigued on him.
why
He had
can't
someone murdered.
Why aren't we contacting Norton or McAfee to get rid of the coronavirus?
They're very diligent.
They are. All right, so just do a sweep.
So thank you, Jesse Malgren, for sending this in.
Thank you.
I'm going to read you guys the headline. Man teaching his dog to drive was arrested after leading troopers on chase.
Yep.
Yes. I mean, you got the time on your hands. Why not teach your dog to drive?
Can't teach an old dog new tricks, I think. Is the,
Driving tricks. You can't teach any dog driving
Can't
tricks.
teach an old dog stick shift.
So we're assuming the man was very drunk. Yes.
Yes.
Intoxicated.
You do
Like,
it.
how many mushrooms is that? Like, honestly.
You do
Like
it.
that-
come here. Come here, Skippy.
None of his backup plan. He's just preparing.
Right.
He's just preparing.
It's also
for
not
the
even his
the
dog.
End of the world.
You know that he was like outside of a liquor store. He's like, "Can I borrow your dog for a second? I'm trying to be responsible." Let me-
He saw the cops. He was leaving a bar. Saw the cops. And
Right.
was like,
He's like,
"Oh,
"Yeah,
he's driving.
He got
He's
the
had
dog.
nothing to drink."
He got the dog in. He's like, "You got to blow into this first, dog. Otherwise, we won't start this car."
Look, I know you're 3, but technically you're 21. Get over here.
Get over here. You're
I
so
will say
friendly.
this: that as a non-driver, I do not have my driver's license.
You
Okay?
don't?
I am no.
Are you?
I know.
Why?
Because I have a terror.
Yeah.
I have a terror. I'm East Coaster. I never got my license. You know, I also have a twin. I don't know if you guys know that about me, but I have a twin sister.
No way.
I'm a fraternal twin.
Oh, no way.
And so I grew up in a small town. It's like she got the driver's license and I was just
Along
the
for the
passenger.
ride.
And
Yeah.
then,
You were
you know,
entertainment.
I spent most of my life in Toronto, so I never drove.
Yeah,
And now,
that's.
Now you're good.
Do you know that,
Well,
like-
get
now
yourself
I'm
a
not good.
no, get yourself a dog. You
Get
can go anywhere
yourself
you
a
want.
That's what I'm saying. I'm more of a cat person. There's no way
Maybe
a
you
cat
can
would
teach
take
the
wheel.
spider how to drive. Spider's like, come on, Deborah.
Wait,
It's still
Deborah.
alive. It's still
Could you
alive.
imagine though if you were teaching a cat to drive? You're like, please turn left. Oh, you're just gonna go which way you want to go? Because the
Oh, are
cat
you
will
kidding
never
me?
listen to which
There's-
way the directions are. The dog, you could get to
There's
be
no
like, the dog, you'd be like, go that way. The dog will go, but a cat would be like, no, we're turning here.
No, you
I
got
feel like the dog would at least be excited to be driving with you. Head out the window. You know?
Right.
Nope. Keep it in.
Cat
Keep it in.
asleep on the
Right.
dash.
A cat would be one of those like road trips where the person is fine not talking for 7 hours, and people like us would be like, "Are you really? This is all you're giving me?"
Are you mad at me?
No radio.
Are you
No
mad
radio.
at me?
No radio.
And if you want to make a left, you have to take a laser pointer and point it towards the right, and the cat's
That's
like
it.
turning the wheel.
Blinker. Yeah.
The cat just keeps turning the radio off
Okay.
passive aggressively.
So is there more to this story? What,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
So
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
get into it.
Let's
We're
get
we're
into it.
just
We're
riffing.
We're just
oh my
riffing
God,
about
that's just the headline.
cat drivers being dicks.
A man was arrested
yeah.
Sunday after leading troopers on a high-speed chase with his dog sitting in the driver's seat, a spokesman for the Washington State Patrol said. This is what
Dan,
they're doing up in Washington.
No, he went off the road and he's like, "Here, you sit here.
Right.
I'm too drunk,
yeah.
like you do with your friend. You drive."
Yeah.
The man from Lakewood, Washington, hit 2 cars. Did he hit them?
Or the dog.
Because you know he was like, first of all, get your charges right. I wasn't even trying to.
It's gonna be points on your license, Fluffy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The man from Lakewood, Washington hit 2 cars on separate occasions and failed to stop both times, leading state troopers on a chase up Interstate 5, the spokeswoman said. No major injuries were reported in either crash. He was driving very erratically, so erratically that multiple people called 911. Imagine making that call. 911, what's your emergency? A dog is driving a car.
And then the cops show up at your house.
What are you smoking, sir?
We got a live one. I love this. He was driving very erratically, so erratically that multiple people called 911. Trooper Heather Axman told CNN, AXTMAN. That's a cop name right there.
Calling the Axman.
The suspect was driving absolutely recklessly. The pursuit ensued, and one of the troopers attempted to corner the suspect's car and looked inside and realized a pit bull was sitting in the driver's seat while the suspect steered.
Oh, my God.
But who was pushing the pedals then?
The guy was pushing the pedal.
A pit bull was sitting in the a pit bull.
That is...
True story.
Has to be funny.
We were in high school.
But at least it was a pit bull and it wasn't like a chihuahua or something.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
a pit bull can see over the dash,
That's
I'm
right.
assuming.
Right.
At least it was a pit bull and not the singer pit bull.
Yes.
All over the world.
Mr. Worldwide. Okay. So he was steering. Are we assuming that it was on what? What is it? The
cruise
auto-
control. Cruise control,
right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Would that
Maybe.
be?
It had to be.
It had to be on cruise control.
It had to be on cruise control.
We're
Wait, Dan, were you going to tell a story?
Yes.
All right.
I'll tell that story, and we will play a quick game about how fast was the guy going or the dog going when we come back after these.
Let's take a break. We'll be back with more Debra DiGiovanni right after this.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Debra, how can people follow you and watch your stuff in this time of coronavirus?
And this time, go to Instagram mostly, Debra DG, DEBRADG. I still tweet. I'm a tweeter, and that's my full name, Debra DiGiovanni, DEBRADIGIOVANNI.
Great.
Nice.
You think I would have shortened it, but no, I didn't.
No, it's great. It's beautiful.
Figure it out.
And you have some clips of you're great on Instagram too. Do you have stuff with clips of your stand-up on Instagram as well?
Yeah, I have like some links that you can follow.
Great.
Love it.
Yeah.
I highly recommend to all of our listeners, get into this. You will love her just because she's so riffy fun. It's great stuff.
And we want to announce that we just launched a YouTube page that you can subscribe to that has guest starring spots that we've been on. It has stand-up that we've done. It's going to have clips of other things that we do and cheap seats. We're putting that on there as well. So we're trying to get as many people. We have a goal. We set a little goal for us. If we can get 20,000 people to subscribe to this page, I think we can do that. We certainly have.
Easy.
Yeah, we have more than that listening to this show. So it's a really simple thing. It's free. Just go to YouTube, Scarborough Country.
Yeah, youtube.com/Scarborough Country, and you can find it.
And subscribe. And then when this virus lifts, we're going to be creating new content. Also, all of our our daily podcasts that we've started during the pandemic called Scarborough Country, the Virus Edition, all of those will be, the videos of those will be on there as well.
Daniel Van Kirk has a new daily podcast or nightly podcast.
Yeah, nightly podcast called The Good Night Show. It's just a
great
little 20-minute
listen.
episode, just lighthearted pop culture and fun stuff to listen to as you hopefully decompress and go to sleep.
Or as I do it,
Thanks.
when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah,
it's a great,
that works
it's a
too.
great start your day. Listen from the night before.
So
Thanks,
fun.
buddy.
All right, let's. So when we left,
I had a story. and
Dan
we're
had
gonna
a story.
find-
Okay.
Well, true story. Mike Filliman and Corey McBride, a whole group of my friends, all went down to spring break, senior year of high school in Florida, as irresponsible people are like to do when they're young and dumb. And on the way back, if I remember correctly, for some reason, maybe Mike he had been pulled over or something. His license was suspended. And so they were in Corey's mom's car driving all night. Cruise control on, so they put it at 72.
Right.
And then Corey, in the driver's seat, went to sleep, and Mike drove for 4 or 5 hours from the passenger seat, just steering.
holding. Oh my God.
Steer as Corey went to sleep. And now a lot of people freak out about the insanity of driving for hours from the other side. What I freak out about is the level of trust someone must be able to have in someone else. I wish I could have Corey's trust in another person. That you just believe that someone will take care of you. I can't even
Dan,
sleep
what
in
if
the
an animal?
passenger
What if
seat.
an animal just ran out on the road?
Back to God, bro.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Wow.
I
That's
know.
unbelievable. Okay, so
hours.
Why would
driving
because it was
from the-
Corey's mom's car, he had to sit in the driver's seat?
No, I don't. I think Mike's
His
license might have been suspended.
Or you know what that's like falling asleep with a lit cigarette in your mouth. And being
I hope it works.
I think it'll burn itself out.
That fire happened across the street from our house growing up. Somebody fell asleep on the bed with a lit cigarette.
Jeez. Don't a lot of Canadians go down to Florida like on holiday or whatever?
Yes. Yeah.
It's like a big thing.
Really?
Absolutely. Yeah, it is. That's our sort of, that's our tropical.
Yeah, we're going to go down to Florida.
Okay,
Well, you're going to another country. It's very exciting. You're coming
It's all
to
very foreign and fabulous.
not a lot of teeth. It's fun.
Yeah.
I was at a Michigan. We tailgated for Neil's bachelor party. We tailgated Michigan versus Notre Dame in South Bend.
Good times.
And there was a group of Canadian women there that were the most fun people to this day. There's the most fun group of random people I've ever encountered, and we just boozed and had the most like fun party, like harmless partying the whole day.
You have to remember that the alcohol in like beer in Canada is stronger than American beer, right?
Yeah,
so
right.
we all get like coached on like really,
But see, my Canadian is Canadian Club. That's where I get my alcohol from Canada. Is the club all day.
So like the minute we go across the border and like then we're drinking American beer.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. We look like monsters.
No, or you guys can handle it so much better.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're like, this water's great.
It's just pounding them.
Can I have another water? I mean, Coors Light, please.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I will ask you guys. How many miles an hour do you think this chase, how fast did the dog get driving the car?
Deborah, what do you think?
And because they gave us the speed, that makes me think it was fluctuating. So I don't know if he trained the pit bull to stand on the pedal and then like lean on the wheel, or
How, Dan? There's no way a pit bull can do that.
Pit bulls are.
I'm gonna say like
capable
I'm gonna
of
say
so
it was
much more.
like fast. Like I mean like 50,
50?
55, 60. I mean, is that possible?
Say
course it's
60.
possible.
Say 60 if you want
I'm
to
gonna say 60.
Okay.
60 miles per hour from Debra DiGiovanni.
They're on the 5 freeway. That is the same 5 freeway that is down here in Los Angeles. Goes all the way up. The same 5 freeway that Deborah DiGiovanni
refuses to
never
drive
on.
No,
She will never drive on it.
Now I'm terrified it's going to be a pit bull behind the wheel.
Now we've given you another reason to not want to drive.
Another reason to not want to drive.
I'm going to say, and you guys are going to laugh at me, I'm going to say this dog was going 80 miles an hour.
80 miles an hour.
80.
Okay. Randy's
I'm going to say this dog was going 74 miles an hour.
74 miles
We're
an hour.
kind of in a range, 60 to 80.
Okay. We got a couple of things we'll do to close it out after I say, but I will tell you now that the police chase in pursuit of Pitbull, the dog, and Singer.
Yep.
For all we know, he could do both. I mean, he can drive, or she can drive. It might be a female Pitbull.
Never know.
Oh, see, I assumed it was a male. How old fashioned that?
Pitbull. The guy's like, this bitch was going so fast, I couldn't even.
The speeds of the car driven by a Pitbull reached up to 109 miles per hour.
Oh my God!
Oh my god!
No!
Yeah.
Left foot.
Yeah.
Nipples.
You're
Wow.
doing it. You're doing it.
That's, he's
Okay,
got
so
got a lead
did they
paw.
just get like? Did they just get like a reckless driving ticket, or was there also like speeding tickets
That's
as well?
speeding.
Like I mean,
That's
keep going.
speeding. That's
was
speeding.
it just speeding? Oh my god!
Speeding. Well, let's all try and figure out. Dan knows, so Deborah, it's just you, me, and Jay. Let's figure out what. So it's speeding, reckless driving.
Yeah. Driving under the influence of being a dog.
That's it.
Is
Driving
that
under
right?
the influence of heart
Driving while
medication.
neutered. Driving while neutered.
Guilty of
Driving
being
while
a
canine.
bitch.
Okay.
Well, what other
Okay.
things?
I will-
Criminal mischief.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
So ruminate on it. As he was trying to evade troopers, I don't know if they mean the man or the dog, the suspect, could be man or dog, drove onto Centennial Trail, a trail for pedestrians and bicyclists in
Oh God!
in the county,
my
known
God.
for being busy.
Oh,
The
God.
fact that there wasn't anybody on the trail is nothing shy of miraculous. I don't
Yeah.
know, because if this happened during the pandemic, no one should be
Now's
on the trail.
the time to let your dog.
Yeah, we are
drive.
very thankful. Eventually, troopers were able to use spike strips to end the pursuit. During the arrest, Axman said the suspect gave him
What if
one
they said-
explanation.
What if they were able to use spike strips
And sausages.
I was going to say and kibbles and bits.
yeah,
And the
Oh,
siren
both
was
work.
just.
Yeah.
exactly. Who wants to pull over? Who wants to pull
Who's a
over?
good driver? Who's a good driver?
boy?
Stay.
You wanna pull over?
Stay.
Okay.
Good boy.
They were able to use spike strips. The suspect, that'd be the guy in the passenger seat, gave them one explanation, quote, "He was trying to teach his dog how to drive. I wish I could make this up," said Axeman, who is
a woman.
Right? Who is a public information officer, said, "I've been a trooper for almost 12 years, and wow, I've never heard this excuse. I've been in a lot of high-speed chases. I've stopped a lot of cars, and I've never gotten an excuse that they were teaching their dog how to drive."
Even if they were.
The Washington State Patrol charged the man with reckless endangerment.
Okay.
And somebody had that or something near to it. Hit and run.
Hit and run. Oh, yeah, because he hit 2 cars.
And somebody called this from the jump, driving under the influence.
That was Debra. Very good.
And felony eluding.
Okay, so you're trying to elude the cops. Yeah.
Okay.
His bond was set at $8,500, and he is set to appear in court March 30th. As for the dog, Axeman said that she is a, quote, very sweet girl and was taken to an animal shelter after her owner was arrested. I'm sure by now she's been returned to family members.
I mean, look, if the animal shelter doesn't say knows how to evade cops in the description of trying to adopt this dog, I don't know. They're
can
just
drive.
Can drive.
Just that. Just those 2 words.
Can drive. Can drive. You crazy with love.
Yeah, exactly. That is our mini story.
Isn't that a great little story? Debra, I want you to take care of yourself.
Absolutely. Stay safe. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Stay safe.
Keep writing jokes.
I know you're making your own hand sanitizer. If you ever decide to market it, you had a gigantic bottle.
Round 2 this weekend.
Sweet Jesus. Brew it up, girl.
We'll look for your new podcast, The Spider and the Girl.
The Spider and the Girl. You just interview the spider, and it's like just deep.
Yeah,
Michael,
that's a romance novel, and you know it.
The Spider and the Girl. Come on, bite me, girl. So have fun and just try and be yourself, and you're just wonderful. I can't wait to see you out on a stage again.
I'll see you soon, hopefully.
When we can all hang out as comedians, right?
Yes, in real life.
All right. And,
thanks so much, guys.
See you, Debra. No shit. We got to get back to work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dum 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 dum. Stick around, make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
Starburns Audio, a podcast network.